In before, we have already created a Telegram chatbot which gives the temperature and the weather condition of the specified city. So now we are connecting this Telegram chatbot to the database, so thereby it stores the previously searched city information. So this is the code that I have written. So I will explain each line of code and its significance, that means how it works in the actual code. So this is the request line which module is used to make HTTP request to the weather API, and this Telegram bot module is used to functionally interact with the Telegram bot API, and this initialize CERT are a part of Firebase admin SDK for initializing the Firebase, and this get firestore is the part of the Firebase SDK to get a reference to the firestore database, and this service account variable is used to store the credentials required to authenticate with the Firebase, and this is the token that we get from the bot father, which is very unique, so thereby we can interact with the Telegram chatbot. This line sets the token variable to the actual Telegram bot token received after creating a bot through bot father on the Telegram account, and this initialize app, this creates a new instance of the Telegram bot using the API token and enables polling to the request for incoming messages, and this constant db is equal to get firestore. This line initializes the Fire admin SDK using the provide service account credentials, and this bot.on message of this line obtains a reference to the Firestore database which is used to interact with the Firestore database. This is how it works, and after that this constant city is equal to msg.text. This line extracts the text content of the user's message received from the Telegram and assigns it to the variable city. This assumes that the user's message contains the name of the city for which they want to fetch the weather information. And this line request, this line makes HTTP get request to the Open Weather API to fetch the specified weather city, and after that the encode URI component is used to ensure the city name is provided encoded in the URL to handle any special characters or spaces. And this line constant json.parse is processed in the callback function. The line parses the JSON data received in the Open Weather API, which is the stored in body variable for making the weather API, and this weather data now contains the parsed JSON data with information. In this block, if the weather condition block checks if the API returns a valid data. A code value of 200 from API indicates successful response, or else it is not a good one. So thereby we will not get any weather information of that particular city. And these lines are used to extract the information and weather description from the API. And now this all the db.collection weather data is all used to store the information in the database. This block code saves the weather information into Fire database using the weather data collection. In this we used some of the methods to make this happen. In this we used the add method which adds the document to the collection which specified city, temperature, description and user ID. And this then block handles the successful saving of the data and sends the information back to the user from Telegram bot. This catch method which we have created block handles any errors that occur during the process. These are series of lines of messages to user via Telegram bot containing weather information for the specified city. If the weather information includes the city name, temperature and weather description. If the API didn't return the valid, then this line will get executed. That means if the weather information is not available for that particular city, it will give us weather information not available for that city. So now we will go and see and give some of the inputs from our Telegram bot. So I have given Hyderabad as another input. So I have already given 3 of the inputs after connecting to the database Kakinada, Hyderabad and Bhimavaram, which will be stored in our database that we have connect with our Telegram chatbot. So now I am giving another same like Bhimavaram I am again giving. So again it will give us some of the description and weather in the Bhimavaram. So I am going to the database that I have used, in which all of our data will be stored. This is the database that I have used for getting the previous history of the weather information that user specifies. So I have got here four informations of the history. So I have already given these three inputs before, so it's already stored in the database. I have given another input, that is Bhimavaram. It also stored here. So this is how it works.